York United's head coach Mark Applegarth, great win today. How tough was that in that heat?
Yeah, I thought we made more of what we needed to in that first half, if I'm honest with you, which is a credit to Hunslet, but also I thought we were a little bit sloppy in how we went about as business in certain areas. I thought we came up with a few too many unforced errors, and we knew the dangers Hunslet had, especially with Greg out the back, and Gasky and Hannigan there. So it was pleasing to see that we fixed it up in that second half, and I thought that second half were outstanding. I thought we were ruthless, I thought we were clinical, and we went about as business exactly how we want to be. And it wasn't just the obvious stuff the tries scored, it was more how we turned the ball over, investing that extra energy to jack people up and force some repeat sets and things like that. And it'll stand us in good stead, that. I thought credit to Hunslet. They never went away, they kept on coming, and it's a difficult position to be in. I've been in similar situations myself, and good second half, a few lessons to learn in that first half.
A few changes from London last week, is that purely rotation with one eye on next week?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd made the right call, if I'm honest with you, that first half. I was questioning my own selection there, not in terms of anyone playing bad, just taking away a bit of that cohesiveness in the team, but we just wanted to let Atla's shoulder settle down a bit. He could have played today, as I said, but I just thought it was wise to let him have a week off, knowing that Macca can play in the half, and it were also a good chance to look at Jacks at 9. Taylor were very unlucky not to get that nudge too, so some tough calls there. Connor Bailey's been playing big minutes now for last year and then the start of this year, so we just thought it'd be wise to give him a week off and let Fieldy have a cracking back row, because he's been doing a very unselfish job playing in them centres. So Brownie, again, he's been playing big minutes at full-back, carrying a couple of niggles, and it was a good chance to have a look at Tower. So, some tough calls too. Taylor Pemberton can count himself very unlucky, as can Renault and Fitzy and lads like that. So, long may it continue. I'd rather have these sort of headaches than, the other side of it.
Definitely. So you mentioned Tower there, debut from today. He looked quite a handy pick-up. How do you think he went today?
Yeah, solid. He'll get a lot better as he understands, how players play, our systems, our structures and things like that. But one thing I do like about him is he fed his centres early, and good centres want early ball so they can go on the attack, their opposite number. So I think he'll be really good long term. Some really nice touches today. Obviously a couple of areas we can fix up, but that was same for everyone. As I say, I thought that first half it just stunk of a bit of complacency, and you can't get away with that in today's game, can you? So I thought that second half, everyone were really good.
I think it's 6 tries from your wingers today.
Yeah.
Both rivals mid-season. How good have they both been since they arrived?
Yeah, really good. Bish, what can I say about him? You run out of things to say, don't you? Just absolute quality operator, and I think that all right edge, Connor or Fieldy in that back row, then you've got Liam who's pulling the strings, doing his job, and Kieran's playing a very unselfish role in that centre, which is creating space to let Bish do what Bish does best, which is finish off opportunities. So just as I keep on saying to people, just enjoy watching him while you can. Hopefully he's got another year or two in him, but just absolute quality operator. Love watching him play. Lastly,
looking ahead to the semi-final next week, do you have a message for the fans ahead of a potential historic clash here at the LNER?
Yeah, just listen, we'll do our job and get as best prepared as we can, and I just want York fans to get out in numbers and do exactly what they do best, which is sing the hearts out. I think the atmosphere every single week at home is absolute quality. They're the best in league for me, and I know Bradford are going to travel in big numbers, but I've got no doubts that York will drown them out. And I watched that KR game yesterday, and I thought the atmosphere were unbelievable. We're packed out stadium, so hopefully we can get some big numbers in, and your voice matters. It helps carry the lads home in tough times. So hopefully we can give you a performance to shout about.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.